In this season of stewardship and mission, we hear from and share voices of those serving in our community and in our midst as a church and as neighbors, locally, nationally, and internationally. And with that, I'm so excited today to welcome to our pulpit Christina Armstrong, and her colleague Celeste is also here with us too, and they are from Bridges to Independence. Christina is the director of philanthropic something. It's important. And she's here representing Bridges today, and then she will be joined afterwards by a short message from Stephanie Van Vliet, who is our local missions chair here at Westminster. Christina and Celeste, thank you. And meet them outside after the service. I think they'll have a table somewhere near the food, well placed. They'd love to talk to you after the service. Thank you, Christina.
Thank you, Pastor Honeycutt. Good morning, everyone. I am Christina Armstrong, the Chief Philanthropic Partnerships Officer for Bridges to Independence. I know that's a mouthful. On behalf of our CEO, Sam Kelly, our board of directors, thank you. Thank you, Pastor Honeycutt, Pastor Hayward, Pastor Bolton, for having us today. Thank you, Stephanie and Beth Richardson, our liaison. So who is Bridges to Independence? If you're not familiar with our organization, we were founded about 36 years ago, and you all were a part of our founding as the Arlington-Alexandria Coalition for the Homeless back then. Today, we work with about 500 individuals in Arlington County. We operate Arlington County's largest emergency family shelter. We have a rental subsidy housing program, and we recently opened a community services center in the Green Valley neighborhood of Arlington. If you're asking yourself, well, I don't know anyone who's homeless, or I don't know what that looks like, do I have any Netflix watchers out in the crowd today? It's okay to say yes. I encourage you and invite you to watch something called MAID, M-A-I-D, on Netflix. It's a story about a woman who fled a domestic violence situation and is experiencing homelessness. It talks about her experiences with the federal funding programs and all of the benefits and what it's like to live on $13 a day. You all throughout the years have raised over $250,000 for us, and that makes an incredible impact on our very small organization. Everything from food, gift cards, personal items, of course the annual Alternative Giving Bazaar that we hopefully will return to again this year. Last year, our families were at risk of not being housed because 80% of our families lost their jobs at the very start of the pandemic. We reached out and shared with you that because we made a strategic decision to house our families 100% with their rental subsidies from April through September, we quickly burned through our budget and we had a shortfall in our fourth quarter of last year. We shared this message with you all, and you all stepped up. Because of you, last year we were able to keep 170 individuals housed, which equates to about 60 families. I want to close by sharing a quick impact story of one of our youth. Bridges, in addition to our programs, we offer workforce development, financial empowerment. We have a youth development program. Sadie came to us at the age of 7. She arrived at our shelter with 3 younger sisters, and our youngest one was born in our shelter. She participated in our tutoring, mentoring, Lemonade program, internships, and one of those internships led to her eventually getting hired part-time. She took multiple AP courses, maintained honor roll, graduated with a 3.3, and she started at Howard University this fall. This past year, with continued support through all our programs, 80% of our youth maintained or increased their grades during the pandemic, and 100% of our youth graduated successfully and continued on to technical or university or technical college. As we think about stewardship, or what's inside your bag, I love that analogy today, I invite you to be intentional this holiday season to think about your time, talent, and treasure and what you can do to impact others. Again, Bridges to Independence, I invite you to check us out on the website or subscribe to our newsletters to be involved, and thank you so much for your time and for your many, many years of support. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Christina. On behalf of the Local Missions Committee, thank you both for coming today and for sharing a bit more about Bridges. Thank you. They will also, as Patrick was mentioning, they'll be outside at Lemonade on the Lawn, so definitely come and speak with them. They'll have a table and would love to chat to learn more. Westminster is only able to connect with our community in this way due to our congregation's continued dedication of your time, resources, and attention. Thank you all. Please consider making a pledge for the 2022 budget in support of this and many other missions in the church. Thank you.